Welcome. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and honorable members of the committee. Thank you for having us here today. My name is John Wesley. I'm the Director of Policy and Advocacy at the Coalition Against Domestic Violence. And Deb DeBear she's in strong support of this resolution as well. She is on the Senate side right now testifying in another hearing, but we are in full support and wanted to show our support today. On behalf of the coalition, which through our member agencies provide services to thousands of victims of domestic violence every year, we are fully in support of Representative Rangland-Vassal's resolution. We know that that children witnessing all forms of violence and domestic violence is a public health crisis, is a national public health crisis. At the coalition, it's part of our mission to provide services for children who witness violence and to improve services and resources for young people that witness violence. Here in Rhode Island, we know that in 2015, the most recent full statistics for domestic violence arrests that we have on hand, there were about 30% of those arrests had children who were present for the domestic violence arrest. So that is a substantial number of children, and that's just the tip of the iceberg because we know that the problem is much greater than that, and that domestic violence and all forms of violence often go unreported. So that's only the reported, documented arrests that we know of. We also know that in 2015, 36% of the indicated allegations of child neglect in Rhode Island involved a child witnessing domestic violence, which is a significant number. And so that is the reason that we are in strong support of this special commission to study the problem of the impact of trauma on children who witness violence, and we would respectfully like to be added to the commission as well. And we hope the commission will study the impact of children who witness abusive relationships as well as other forms of violence, which we know are interrelated, and which we know all forms of violence have long-lasting detrimental impacts on children. I want to cite the CDC Kaiser Permanente study, the Adverse Childhood Experiences study, which is called the ACE study that the CDC has worked on for many years. It's revealed clearly that witnessing violence at a young age, specifically domestic violence, leads to increased risks of serious long-term health and developmental consequences, including depression, illicit drug use, and poor academic achievement. A Michigan study also revealed that children who have been exposed to family violence suffer symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. They're at greater risk of having allergies, asthma, stomach problems, and other serious health consequences as well, including higher risk of alcoholism, depression, PTSD again. So this commission could identify ways to help children build resilience after being exposed to this acute trauma at such a young age. So we really hope that you'll be supportive of this special commission. We would love to be a part of it and contribute to solving this epidemic to prevent further exposure for youth in Rhode Island to witnessing violence and the long-term consequences that it can cause later in life. Thank you very much.
Thank you.